I started streaming chess because I had so many skills, basically anything that has to do with media. Also, I invested in a lot of equipment, microphone, mic stand, audio interface. I have my laptop. I have all these equipment that I intentionally got them for making music per se. But I saw how hard making music is, so I couldn't really. That's just another story for another day. I was doing mostly outside works as a designer, so I wanted to create something for myself, my own thing. The other things that I've tried to do took too much thinking, strategizing, that it's so hard to be consistent at. So I just thought of, okay, what about just streaming something that I love? And then the idea of playing chess online struck me. In fact, I started from scratch. I created a new account. I started streaming because chess is something that I played normally. I would spend hours on it on a regular day, and I thought, instead of playing it on my own, why don't I just make this into something productive? So one of the things I experienced that gave me headache the most while starting the whole streaming thing was the technical issue, like having to set up my mic, OBS studio. I don't really have much experience with OBS like that, so I have to be learning while doing. So I would want to add maybe something. I would just want to change maybe something or add a little bit of feature or whatever, and it will become such a huge headache. And I think one of the things that usually make this a lot of challenge for me is because it's usually like when I'm about to start the stream, that's when I would want to make all these changes. So it will end up frustrating me, sometimes almost giving up, but then I still do it regardless. I started with I didn't really have any expectation. It was more fulfilling for me, just the fact that I have something that I can do personally for myself. I have a job that I do, but I just needed something to create something for myself. So in fact, when I don't have viewers or anything, it didn't really bother me much. And then I started having viewers. I could remember vividly the first time I had viewers on my stream. It was amazing, and I was like, someone would really wait and look at me. And I think one of the things that really people find endearing is the fact that they are seeing me, a 300 elo rated player, playing chess online, and then they would want to help. It's just amazing how much people love to help someone grow up, a stranger that they don't know grow up, and they would still stay with you on the stream just to do that. So most of the viewers that I've mostly get are people that are far, that I'm talking about guys that are 1000 plus elo rated, and those are most of the guys that stay with me most in the chat. Also, it's also surprised me by how easy, or don't let me say easy, how lucky I have been to have a community. Almost a community immediately. Like, I have regular guys now on the stream, amazing guys, every single one of these guys, and they already made me feel like I have a community on the stream, which is amazing. One of the interesting thing, I think two things that happened that made this really eye-opening for me was I once had someone come into the chat just being a nuisance towards me, and it was amazing. Everyone on the chat were there. The way I'm saying it, it looks as if I have thousands of viewers now. I'm talking about my five viewers, and everyone, let's say out of the 5, one person came in, and this person was being negative, and everyone in the chat was like, oh, come on, just be cool with him, he's just starting out, something like that. And it made me feel amazing. It was so nice. And the cool thing is, most of these guys don't even know each other. They are all in different parts of the world, and they were it was just amazing, man. It was just amazing. And also, there are days where I'm playing games and the people in the chat are the one encouraging me. Maybe I'm playing a chess game and due to my worst opening, middle game. I would thought I've lose. Sometimes I remember one particular one, I thought I have lost. I was almost like, I was saying it in the stream, like I'm just going to resign. And then almost everyone in the stream was just telling me, bro, just keep going. At this stage, you don't resign at this stage, so just keep going. And I kept going, and at the end of the day, I won that particular game. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. And everyone in the stream, it was just like a bonding moment, the same way you would have it in real life. I had a stream that didn't go well. This was when I was getting traction, I was having regular viewers, and I was trying to go live. My Wi-Fi connection was very bad, so the stream was really lagging, and the guys were complaining. So that night I couldn't do the stream. That night I felt really bad. That's when I knew how much this thing is getting important to me. It's also the same thing with my camera. Back then I was using just my laptop webcam, and I see some of these guys complain they don't see me well, my camera, I need to change it and something. I get comments like that, and it's just a privilege for me, to have people to wait and just watch my stream. Is awesome. So then I have to give them, I have to make that time worth it for them. So anytime I have something to improve on that they are saying on, I try as much as possible to do that. And so that's how much it's now getting to mean to me. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess I should talk about what playing chess on chess.com has maybe taught me, in a sense. I started with the goal of reaching 1000 elo, and I genuinely thought it would be something that would be easy, because I learned the fundamentals of chess on Duolingo. So I would play the games on there with the AI there. And my rating there was like 1000 plus something. Anyone that plays Duolingo would know this. So the rating Duolingo uses is very different, and it's kind of just, it inflates your ego. It inflates your ego. It inflates your ego until you have to go to other platforms. So when I get to chess.com, I had no idea. I've never really played on chess.com like that. I started streaming, and then I realized how hard it is. There's a huge difference between a 300 elo player and a 400 elo player and a 500 elo player. Even within the 550 and from 500 to 550 and from 550 to 600, there's a difference between those players. So I could see how much work I had to put into it, and that's just one thing I had to quickly realize. I'm nowhere near my goal yet. I'm still trying to reach 1000 elo. I'm still trying to grow the channel. I'm still trying to become a better player and a creator as well. But after these 30 days, I am more convinced than ever that this is something worth building. That's pretty much everything I have to say. So if you watch till the end, it means you care. Thank you for watching, and please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel. We're trying to grow. So yeah, see you in the next video.